Hey everyone, I'm Royal.
I'm Vanessa.
And this is Exposed, the podcast about New York City, pop culture, fashion, leftist shit. And today, we're gonna be talking about a couple things. Marty Supreme. Okay, we both watched the movie.
We have opinions.
Girl, Zohran's getting shit done. Okay, he said, I'm gonna do these things, and guess what he's doing? These things.
Boom. Universal childcare. Day motherfucking 8.
Also, I'm a changed woman back from Paris. Vanessa, I mean, you might be changed too, but like you're just such a Paris native. That's probably just so normal to you.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are picking up on her little accent.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Royal. But yeah, I feel like let's get into talking about Marty Supreme first.
Timothée Chalamet is a good actor. Who knew? I have been like actively boycotting movies because I was like, all right, I don't care about this little skinny kid, but the little skinny kid did it pretty good.
Really? Okay, did you not like Dune?
Never watched it. Don't give a fuck. Actually, I think I saw some of the second one. Dude, don't look at me like that. Why do I give a fuck about the fucking alien movie?
This is an epiphany.
Bullshit.
Do not. I can't.
No, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I love Dune.
The more someone tries to put shit, like, make me want to watch something, the less I can do it. I could not give less of a fuck.
I'm not saying you should watch it.
I
surprised you hadn't.
I think I had tried watching it, and I was so fucking bored, and I was just like, I don't care. I do not care.
It's very long.
I have seen so many different versions of this type of movie that I could not give more of a flat. I couldn't care less.
Anyways.
So that if that tells you anything, like I'm pretty shook that I really like the Timothée Chalamet movie.
I like love the soundtrack. I've literally been like listening to the soundtrack on repeat. I feel like it added so. Also, yeah, like spoilers, of course. Spoilers ahead. So like skip forward, whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Or just like don't watch the movie and only watch what we're gonna say.
Yeah, we're gonna really recreate it just scene by scene.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked it. It was like an 80s type soundtrack, and I don't know, it gave kind of like a futuristic feel, even though it's set in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a really interesting cast. Odessa Azion. It's 2026 is her year, I feel like.
See, I just didn't really get the vibe. Like, I saw that she got nominated for a Actors Award, and honestly was like not that impressed with her performance here, that she would be like nominated for a bunch of shit, to be honest.
I think less about meaning her performance, more just how she's like kind of in the public eye now.
Yeah, she got her black hair dyed, and now she's all sexy. She's the it girl. I agree. Like, holy shit, bi girl behavior over here. I'm fucking fiending for more photos of her because she's so gorgeous. However, like, I did not think that the performance was like, this is the one. But also, I just like, I'm not someone that like cares about nominating for awards and stuff. But like, that was not like that much. That wasn't like, I don't know. I didn't walk away from the movie and being like, oh, she was so good. What I walked away from the movie was like, wow, Mr. Wonderful can kind of act.
Oh,
yes,
God.
He was playing himself. But I was like, oh, wow, he was a great cast.
I'm like, talk about, obviously, everyone loves like, the Safdies are so good at casting. They're so good at casting. And I'm like, yeah, because obviously they're casting people who are themselves. But I would say, I mean, that I did walk away from that movie being like, that was casted perfectly, and absolutely.
Like,
Gwyneth Paltrow did such a great job.
See, that's what I walked away with. I was like, I thought Gwyneth Paltrow did a fantastic job because she hasn't been acting. It's been a
little bit. It's after the ski trial,
ski gate. Yeah, no, I mean, I think she did great. I liked her character. I thought she was again herself. But Mr. Wonderful, I like saw this thing that he had an interview after. Sorry, I have to burp. But Mr. Wonderful said in an interview that he wasn't used to not being in charge. Which, like, of course, he's like a big, businessman. But he was saying that like they shot a scene like 20 times over, and he was like, all right, we can move on. And the director was like, fucking excuse me, like, you do not get to move on until I say so. And I was like, it's It's kind of hilarious. He got humbled.
No, literally. And then he had like that dumbass take where he was like, they could have saved so much money using AI actors.
Yeah.
No, and then the movie came out and he's like, wow, you know, like I really saw the vision and they just did such a great job. And I'm like, yeah, dude, like it makes sense that you're saying this shit.
Yeah, it made me really like Timothée Chalamet because he had come out saying that Mr. Wonderful had said that, and he was like, dude, we're fucking not doing that.
The dumb shit that I saw online was literally TikToks of people being like, I didn't like Marty Supreme at all because he wasn't a very good person in the movie. And like, I felt people were like really like, you know, blowing him up. And I'm like, why the fuck do we have to be watching movies where the protagonist is like the most amazing person ever and he's perfect? I'm like, why does like the main character not being a good person mean it's a bad movie?
Yeah.
You know?
It's like something can have some depth and layers. You know?
Legitimately.
Those people also probably didn't like it because, like, spoiler, like, he doesn't fucking win the tournament or he doesn't become, you know, the greatest of all time. It's like, no, that's the point of the movie.
Right.
Is like, but yeah, hilarious. Yeah, I thought it was good. I liked that movie a lot. It was one of the better films I've seen in a while. I feel like A24 has been really crushing it this past year.
A24, the Safdies. Like, it's definitely one I want to watch again in the theaters. And that's when I know it's a movie I like. When I'm like, okay, I need to go see it again. I need to have a nice refresher. Because so much just happens. Like, they really chock it full of just different storylines that happen. And, you know, the Safdies, at least Josh Safdie, really knows how to keep the pacing on a movie.
Yeah.
Like, there really isn't parts where I'm like, ugh, this is so fucking boring. It's like, no shit is happening the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
and it was a long movie. Like, I think I went at like 9:30 and we got out at 12:30 and I was like, oh my God.
mm-hmm.
And like, I'm like, all right. But like, they had me like locked in the whole time and it was funny. Like you said, there wasn't really like slow parts. So it was fucking good.
Shout out.
Shout out.
MF approved.
All right, your boy Zohran. You fucking getting it
New
in.
York City has gone to shit. Everything's horrible. We can't leave our apartments without wearing a hijab, and we had to say the Shahada and convert to being Muslim. It's kind of crazy, you know?
Yeah. Did you see Mia Khalifa was like saying shit about Sharia law? She's like, oh, how soon do I have to wear my whatever? I was like, dude, shut up. Like, why is that? What's with everybody coming out as fucking MAGA? Like, can we all like relax, please?
Yeah, like there's so many people in the comments of TikToks I've made being like, just wait and see. In 6 months, it's gonna be horrible. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. First of all, you literally live in like a buttfuck ugly town in the middle of the country. I'm not saying a specific town, okay? I'm not saying any specific town, but like
Joshua, Iowa. Oh. I am coming for you. No, I don't know. I just made that up.
There probably is. There honestly.
Yeah.
Totally
just white that. Name, then like born state. Sorry.
But he's getting shit done. Like I was saying to you, he just announced stuff about like initiatives to get more public restrooms around the city, invest in that. Obviously, just did childcare.
Yeah.
Just announced they're working, and it's definitely going to happen that they're going to have childcare for like universal childcare before pre-K, whatever.
Yeah. But for all of New York too, like the governor, Kathy Hochul, was like in on it too. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like we don't have kids, but I'm happy my tax dollars are going to things. Like I'm so tired of my tax dollars going to the MTA for it to still be stinky, disgusting, still be delayed, still have half the lines closed for no reason. Like I'm happy to see it doing positive things, and that's cool.
I'm in a very Europe-pilled time in my life. After going there, I'm like, as with like everybody. I feel like everybody always says this, like, I went there and things were like 9 times as better, and I can't believe what we have in the U.S. And I'm like, yeah, 100%. Like, it was amazing. You could get anywhere so quick. And I'm just like, God damn. But I really do hope that he is going to work to help the MTA. So many people checkmate liberals. Why is the MTA raising their prices in Zohrans, the mayor, and it's $3 now? Like, what's that all about? And I literally commented a guy, I was like, you're literally stupid.
Yeah, I mean, like, literally, that happened, like, his first week being here or early before he was even...
They decided it last September,
before
he was even elected.
That's what I mean, and it's like... Okay. That's like when people, like, blame Biden and stuff for...
Oh, did you see that video? I think it was a lady who was a Real Housewife or something, and she goes on the bus and was saying this, and everyone points out, like, you literally are on a TV show. You never fucking ride the bus. Also, her face in the video's face tuned to shit. It was the funniest thing because I was like, oh, look at you, like, trying to cosplay as poor. When
like the in New York?
Yeah, I have to show you. I don't know if it was like a housewife, but it was some TV show she was on.
Okay.
And like even the way she tapped her phone, you knew instantly that she had never ridden a bus in her life before.
Yeah.
And you know if someone ever looked at her and said, "We got to ride the bus," she'd be like, "What?"
Which, by the way, I fucking love the bus. I'm a big bus gal.
I got fucked by the bus today. I'm mad.
Fucked by the bus?
I know. Zohran really came through.
You get a bus. You get a special bus. Yeah, no, also the thing about the more public restrooms, I'm like, that's a real New York shit to, like, be like, we need places to shit. We need places to piss.
Absolutely.
Because literally, right now, the New York public restroom is Starbucks. Cool. And now it's not even a thing anymore. Like, at least when I first came to New York, like 7-8 years ago, like, that's where I would go. And, like, I've tried recently, and that shit, like, either they don't have bathrooms, which you should not be able to have.
It's crazy.
Like, a restaurant or cafe or something without fucking restrooms. Like, it's insane.
It really is. No, and he said in the thing, he was like, yeah, you shouldn't have to buy a $9 latte to have to go to the bathroom. Okay, there's like some that are kind of, I've actually never used them, but like Madison Square Park has some, but you do have to pay.
Really?
Yeah, they have ones I think that are like self-cleaning or something.
I've been in those. So there's one in Red Hook, and fabulous. Like, such a good experience. I think maybe they need to be having more toilet paper. But, like, whatever. I don't really expect much out of those. But you go in, the door locks, and you have 15 minutes before they, like, kick you out. And then the whole thing, like, it's like a car wash, basically. Will, like...
I've seen the videos of that.
Yeah.
It's,
super convenient.
Overall, it's just nice to see the mayor actually, like, using his powers to do shit instead of being like, more cops in the subway, more cops, like on the streets, basically brutalizing minorities and shit,
I love, like, I don't know, positive things happening for the community, even if it does not serve me. And I don't know if a lot of people get on that bandwagon, but it's like, like...
You mean empathy? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, I don't know. I thought that was so cool that he was able to do the childcare thing. That is just, like, awesome. Because, like, I just can't imagine having a child.
Well,
period. But especially here, because it's so expensive. Like, sometimes I see families, like, getting into a car, and I'm like, oh, wow, you guys are loaded. It's like, what oil company do you work for, sir?
It's so insane. And it's really great because, they also have, obviously, de Blasio got universal pre-K. So it's like, okay, yeah, people can actually afford to go and work and not have to pay for a sitter, where it's like, that shit's so expensive. Several $1,000s every year, like tens of thousands of dollars every year. Nobody can afford that.
Like, depends, like, oh, okay, is it worth having a dual income family, or someone is, like, at home with the children?
Legitimately.
But yeah, no, anything we can do to get closer to Europe, like, I'm there for it. Like, just keep it going, because, like, these are just, like, things that are normal elsewhere, and we're like, please, sir, can we have bathrooms?
Legitimately. No, it's cool. The other thing he did was one of the first executive orders was nullifying any executive order that Adams did. I think it was after September 12th, 2024, because that's when he got indicted. So there were a couple things that got, like, taken away, which I think is good.
I love that though. He's like, whatever the last guy did, like none of that. Like I love that. That's just all in one. Like none of this.
It's so great to see, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually like, okay, I'm actually following the mayor's Instagram account now, and I'm curious to see what's happening. I want to get involved in politics, in an actual positive way, not just like having my heart drop every time I open up my phone to see something ICE bad. Agent killing somebody. Like,
I have also seen that like he's been going to like bad landlord housing, which is amazing. He's gonna come here next. I literally found out today in my lease renewal that I wasn't reading that our apartment has tested super positive for lead poisoning or lead. It was like, I'm like, why do I keep having to agree that I don't have a child under 6 in this apartment? And then Max actually read it and I was like,
you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, so it's bad, you guys.
That's why I feel like that every time I come here.
No, I genuinely like, because we were like, our memory loss is really bad. And then also we definitely have mold. I'm like looking at this pipe that has exploded a couple days ago too, that is like completely rusted. I don't know, you guys, however much longer we are in this apartment.
This is the other thing he was doing. He's having these rental hearings, or like these tenant hearings in all of the boroughs where you can go and air out your grievances, which I'm like, oh, so you mean everybody's gonna come? So you mean the whole borough is gonna show up? And like, you don't meet anybody in New York who hasn't had a bad landlord story. Yeah. It's just like, I drink water, like.
Yeah, but that's awesome. I'm like, wow. Like, I didn't know the government could actually work for you. Wow.
This is the cool thing on one of his like deputies of his transition team, Lena Khan, who is the FTC chair, where she literally was like, we are looking at the books and the laws to see what we can do, okay, to utilize every single thing instead of being like, no, let's not use that. Like, no. This is what the Republicans do. This is what the Republicans do. They look at the fucking books and they say, oh, here's a loophole here, here's a loophole here. So we're going to use it to do our fucked up agenda. And I'm like, great, they're actually doing that.
Yeah,
or let's fucking kill half of Eric Adams' executive orders because he got indicted. Like, yes, do that shit.
Yeah, or they just like completely do the illegal international law and steal their president.
That shit,
which is like, isn't it hilarious that in literally a few blocks away from me is, not to out myself, but Maduro, Luigi Mangione, Diddy, I think was 6ix9ine when he turns himself in, or some Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Giselle Maxwell was in Jelaine, whatever. See, fuck that bitch. She didn't even get to have her name pronounced correctly.
Literally.
Yeah, and then a bunch of other psychopaths.
That shit's so crazy.
Why did they bring him to Brooklyn? Like, why is he here?
Honestly, I guess to like on the topic of prisons, I hope Zohran closes Rikers.
Yeah,
that is something that like Adams like kind of, I don't know if he stopped it, but like didn't do anything with it. And I'm like, that shit's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. It's like half of everyone on Rikers hasn't even been convicted. And they're just there, but
I think they should like keep it open and just have Trump and Eric Adams there.
Yes.
So,
yes. That's great.
Sorry,
great.
Bonnie has her bone that she's like looking to hide, and she's just like going to Royal's purse.
I'm like looking. I'm like, okay, Bonnie.
Yeah, we're both like, bitch, excuse me.
But
she's funny.
Anyways, I'm like, that's, good things are coming. Oh, also, bitch, he fixed the Williamsburg Bridge bike bump. Okay, if you've ever ridden on that is something like so New York specific, but if you've ever ridden on that, he got that shit done. He's my mayor. Okay.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's so like relatable. It's like you just fix some shit that's been bothering the fuck out of you, like first day, like that bump in the road, destroy it, annihilate it, it's over.
Oh, so did you see that shit where Zohran was like, he was talking about people who he likes to listen to. And he was like, oh, some Kim Petras. And then Kim Petras responded on Twitter and she was like, Zohran, I'll give you my unreleased album if you get the horses out of Central Park.
And he's on board, isn't he? I believe so.
Something. I feel like.
I think I saw him say something about that. Yeah. So we need Kim Petras to complain to politics.
Legitimately. I'm like, yes, please meddle in politics. Yeah. We need more trans. Actually, no, she is. Is she? Yeah, Kim Petras is. Yeah. Kim Petras is. There's someone else who recently everyone was like, they're not trans. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. Anyways. Yeah. Okay. Talk about what you're wearing. Fab sweatsuit.
Yeah, another sweatsuit. I just like decided I'm going to start dressing like a New Jersey mob wife. So have this gorge set from IMGA and Von Dutch, which if you guys want to send me some shit, I'd be into that.
Okay, I guess not me. I guess not me either.
Cute little ting. It's got Von Dutch in the butt, I think, is cute. However, really it doesn't fit me, but I'm not, like, into returning things.
No.
So I'm just going to make it work, and that's it. That's it. And I've been living in this motherfucker, and quite frankly, haven't had enough compliments on it to have worn it out, okay? So
Vanessa looks great.
Thank you. Yeah, you're going to have to make up for it and just give me, like, 15 compliments in a row, because I was like...
Every 5 minutes.
No, I like wore this on New Year's to like a little house party. No one said shit. I was like, excuse me, hello.
Is 2026 the year of the matching tracksuit?
I think the rest of my life is the year of the tracksuit because genuinely, I live and breathe in them, and like I'm wearing them till they're stinky. I don't care. I frankly need to just have like my whole wardrobe. I want to be like Paris Hilton in the 2000s, I guess.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But yes, so freaking comfies.
Yeah, I gotta look out for my next one. I think maybe I want to see if like Ed Hardy has any good ones.
They have. I haven't seen full tracksuits from them, but I have seen like really cool sweatshirts and hoodie. Whatever these would be. Pants.
Yeah.
Sweatpants. There we go.
Sweatpants.
There we go.
But anyways, okay. Should we take a little break and then we can talk about Paris?
Ooh.
We'll be back. All right, let's talk about Paris.
What was your favorite part?
Everything. I was just like the vibes and just like, ugh. No, I honestly, I had a couple things. Like, I loved the Palais Garnier, which was this opera house. And I was really excited because I specifically like, booked like a guided tour, which if I'm being honest, it was more nice to just have someone walking around at the different places. So fucking beautiful. I'm going to show a video of like, they call it like the mirror room or something. It's based off of Versailles. So here's that video. And it was the most beautiful room that I've ever been in my life. Like gold everywhere. So much accoutrement.
Yeah. I had tried to get tickets to go to that opera house like months in advance, and I unfortunately just was too late. Mm-hmm. They were already all sold out. But ended up going to Opera Bastille, which is like way more casual, but I was dressed for the other one, so that's all right. But it was lovely. We saw Notre Dame, not the Disney version.
I know I've had to tell
very
everybody
confusing. That. I was waiting for him to start ringing bells, and didn't do much of that.
Though, hey, wardrobe by YSL. That was cool.
Was it YSL?
Yeah, you sent it to me, right? Wasn't it
I know.
YSL?
I'm like, I can't remember now.
But
yeah, gorgeous. Very cool.
The Palais Garnier where I went to, it was like, that's what the Phantom of the Opera was based off of, which honestly, like, I thought that was cool. I grew up, my parents loved listening to the Phantom of the Opera. The lady verbatim to us goes, yeah, the French people don't give a shit about that. Not verbatim, but she literally goes, I never say this to the French people. Also, she spoke into a microphone and they gave us these earpieces. I'm not fucking wearing an earpiece. Okay. Like, I'm sorry. I'm going to use my ears and listen to her. But it was, yeah, it was really cool. And now I kind of want to watch some of the old movies that were filmed there. There's like this one Audrey Hepburn one. Um, it was cool. Another place I liked, I guess the other thing I had was the Paris Opera, where we saw Notre Dame. That was beautiful. Didn't go to the Louvre. Went to the second best one, everyone says, the Musée d'Orsay.
It's one of my favorites, yeah.
That was really cool.
It's an old, like, train station, so it, like...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, very cool. It,
Makes
like,
sense.
looks just gorgeous, and it's got this, like, beautiful ceiling and a big open, like, entrance, sort of.
Yeah, is that what, like, Hugo Cabret is based off of? Do you know that book?
No
You
idea.
ever heard that?
Nope.
Okay, anyways. Really cool. They had like Van Gogh's. They had, a bunch of Van Gogh stuff. They had his portrait there, which was interesting.
I have a lot of Art Nouveau, at least every time I've gone. I didn't go like when she went. And they have this beautiful like glass. It's like a clock, but it's like the window, which is just so pretty to look through. You get to see such a gorgeous view of Paris.
Was amazing. And I was like by myself, and I went in the nighttime because it closed at like 9:45. So I thought I was done for the day. I thought I was done doing things. And then I was like, oh my God, 9:45. And it was like a 15-minute walk away from me. So I was like,
nice.
Absolutely, I'm doing this.
Yeah. I feel like a museum is good. Like, so when you're solo traveling, it's like safe and you can go at night.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I like was with my mom, and so I was like planning things with her, and she doesn't like museums or any kind of like learning experience.
Oh gosh.
But she was like big food and shopping. So my favorite thing was this gorgeous bag I got. Look. It's
nice little Vivi.
It's like called the dino bag because it has like
crocodile.
I don't know if it's crocodile, alligator, or fake, but it is so pretty. It's like brown, and I don't know if you...
It's so nice.
I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but yeah, I've been very excited. I saw it, and I was like, I'm in love. Yeah, that was one of my favorite things that I brought. It was actually kind of like one of the only things I brought back other than a bunch of food. But yeah, no, it's so fun. Like, I love going to all the different stores in Paris, and highly recommend the Vivienne Westwood store, especially if you're there during the sales.
I still haven't been in the New York one. Yeah.
It sucks. It's like really? one little room.
Yeah, I've seen into it. Really? That's all the Yeah, I spent like my first 2 days getting Christmas presents for you and for Zoe and for Zoe's boyfriend Henry and for your mom. And I really like just wanted to stumble upon things, which was nice, Girl, where the fuck do you think I went? The Diesel store. Okay, I had to hit up the Diesel store. Of course, like where the fuck else would I go? So I got this cute earring because I had another Diesel earring, lost it in the laundry, was really sad. Zoe also for Christmas got me a Diesel ring, which let me tell you, I'm easy. I may not be cheap, but I'm easy. Okay?
You're easy. I don't know if I'd be saying that.
right.
She got you 2 rings now. You're
I know,
like
honestly,
wifed up.
I know, this is funny. Zoe's got me a JPG and a Diesel ring. Shout out. But it was really nice to just, for the most part, like explore things. I went to this really cool also. Apparently I was in a really nice place called Saint-Germain, which like there's a lot of luxury stores. Like this Saint Laurent store was by me, and it was really cool because it wasn't an actual Saint Laurent store. It had just like a bunch of like Saint Laurent like branded Bic pen and like a lot of other curated like magazines and things. And if I had more money, I would have gotten things. But
ain't that the whole story of being in Paris?
But let me tell you, that is why I'm going again. And halfway through the trip, I literally extended it. Like I was supposed to leave the 24th. And I was just like, girl, I want to have Christmas in Paris. Like, I'm not trying to go back to the city. I'm not trying to go back home and then be super tired on Christmas, like ultra jet lagged. So I was able to call up Delta, and I was able to waive some fees, not all of the fees. But I was super happy. And then Vanessa was very gracious to allow me to attach myself to her hip and just steal all of the plans that you had made.
Yeah, well, for Christmas Day, I think we did. I'm honestly like not remembering all the dates, but like we did a boat ride on the Seine. Like
That
it
was
like
Christmas Eve.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we did that, and it was like enclosed in the boat. So it was like so nice, and it was like
Amazing.
warm, and it's like one of my favorite ways to go through Paris is by boat. I'm a big into boats lately.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah, because it's like all of these like amazing historical buildings are along both sides of the Seine, so you get to see like such a good view. Honestly, I've only ever done like a ferry ride around New York City.
I'm sure.
Wonder if like I've seen that they do like some sailboats and stuff, which I think would be really cool to do one day. But yeah, like I don't know, like being in the water and like being alongside a city is kind of sick.
Absolutely. Every time I ride the ferry, I'm always like, damn, I gotta ride the ferry more.
Yeah, no, like the one by Greenpoint where I used to live, like I lived right where that one was, but it was just like down like 95% of the year, so
oh gosh,
that's tough. But
yeah, I overall loved Paris. I came back already trying to plan a trip for this year. Like I really want to go back. It was just such a great, and like it felt a little familiar. You know, it's a city. And so I like felt like I had my bearings really well with the train and everything. I like wasn't nervous about using that. Yeah, I was really happy. And like there was of course 9,000 things that I didn't get to go do. I didn't go to the Louvre. I didn't go to a bunch of other things. I went and saw a Rick Owens exhibit, which was really cool, and it had just like so much of the like so many runway looks, which I just like walked around and looked at. Yeah, because yeah, my flight got delayed. I had like an extra day, which like was like nice, but like I honestly didn't want it, and I literally was just like, I want to be home right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's nice to stay somewhere to the point where you're like, all right, now I'm ready to go home.
Right. Like I had to do like a stopover in Italy. So I guess I can technically say I've been to Rome, to the Rome airport. I have this passport stamp.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be lying my ass off. Yeah, I went to Rome. It was so beautiful. Like anyways, what was the highlight? What was your highlight?
Yeah, I feel like the Seine boat ride. Like we went to my mom's friend's like birthday dinner that was like insane. And I've never had that much wine in my life. And like lived to survive it. But yeah, no, like that's the thing with French wine is it's like such good quality that you don't get hungover. And like I literally was fine the next day, to my surprise. And it was like a birthday dinner with tons and tons of alcohol. Like I can't even tell. I think I had like 10, like no exaggeration, glasses of champagne, then 3 glasses of white wine, 3 glasses of red wine, another like 4 of dessert wines, and like just the heaviest pours. And the next day, totally fine, went to brunch, and they were like for the same lady, and they were having red wine for breakfast. So I was like,
gosh.
what the fuck?
You were sending us photos, and I was like, somebody call an ambulance.
I was so drunk. I was so drunk. I was like literally like my mom. We were in this like beautiful, super expensive hotel. It's like the Ritz-Carlton over there, and my mom and I were dicking around, being so drunk. I was like literally like making a fool of myself, but like very quietly. But they don't fuck with that over there. Like they were like trying to kick us out, and then I was like, no, I'm part of the party.
Yeah, they're like, really?
They're like, this is a private party. I was like, I am in the party, bitch. But it was great. A lot of like really fun dress ups, and I also really liked going out with Zoe and Henry and Royal, and we went out one night. I will say a lot of our trip was raining, so it was kind of tough to be out. Like it was gray skies, but we made the most of it for sure.
Not super cold, thankfully, until like the last couple days.
Yeah, I wish I had purchased Uniqlo Heat Tech prior to this trip.
Right. No, I I definitely balled out on food, which I was really happy about because I was just like, I want to enjoy some nice stuff. And it really inspired me to come back here and actually like dine by myself at, some nice places. I'm starting to make a list, and I think I want to try and do like maybe once a month or something.
Nice.
Just going to a nice place.
Yeah, Max and I are very big into Europe mexing, just having like a very enjoyable time, like trying to take as much out of Europe back here, because like they live a life that is like more about like rest and
It's so slow.
enjoying the life that you live. So
you go to a restaurant and they act like you got the plague. They will not talk to you. They will just like leave you be, which I kind of enjoy, if I'm being honest. Like,
I feel like it depends. Like because we went to some places that had like some of the best service I've ever seen in my life, where they were very chatty. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of difficult to judge restaurants based on what day or where you are.
100%. The jet lag honestly amazing as well, because I've been
on the way back,
on the way back, not the way there. Oh, there were some bad nights.
The way there was like it was tough. I don't know. I like took a night flight and didn't sleep at all, and then like it was just impossible to like survive. Like it was horrible.
Right.
But the way back was good. Like honestly, immediately it was totally fine.
I'm going to bed at like 11 now, and that's the earliest I've been going to bed in literally like years, and it's been really good. It's been really nice.
And then like the version of like a normal person's sleep schedule, like I was going to bed at like 7. So that's like the Royals equivalent.
No, exactly. I'm like 11 is just the earliest I've ever gone.
Yeah, I'm like that's like me on a bad day, but okay.
I'm so done.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite. Like when Max and I went to Spain, we were waking up before work at like 5 and going around on walks and stuff, and it was so fun. Yes, we were exhausted at work, but it was like I like to be sleepy on the clock, at least totally. I'm getting paid. Like I get to be fully awake and excited and happy before on my own time, which is like I feel like older people do that, like people in their like 40s and 50s, they wake up really early and have their day, and I was like, I think that's kind of like a move, because like then I get to have me time, not after the work day when I'm exhausted.
Right. In New York City in the mornings are honestly my favorite like time in the city, even though I honestly don't see it a lot, but like a morning in New York is just so beautiful, and like the birds are chirping, like the sun's shining a little bit brighter.
That only happens in New York.
Nowhere. Okay, though, if we're being honest, this was the shit that surprised me. The sun doesn't rise until like 8:30 in the morning in Paris. So
I think because it's the winter time only, but absolutely. Yeah, not like normally in the summer and stuff. It's not like that.
But compared to here,
I don't know. Like it's been shit here. Like every day. Do you wake up that early?
No, but it still rises at 7:18. It rises at 7 o'clock.
It's still gray as hell. I feel like it was just very cloudy when we were there. Like here, it's been just as bad. I open up my curtains and it doesn't wake up Max because it's so freaking dark. Like
I guess it still was surprising me, because I would be up at like, I remember like on the first night I woke up at like 6. First of all, freaked out because I forgot where I was. I was like, where am I? And I look outside and there wasn't even like a faint sliver of light. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I look at my phone and it said sunrise at 8:30. And I was like, damn, like it's just like I'm so used to it being like 7 or, like 6:30, obviously in the summer. But
yeah, we love talking about weather on this podcast.
Exactly. So interesting.
Fun story. My mom, and I went on Christmas Day, we went to this restaurant, Le Trembleu, and I had made reservations like so much in advance, and it was like during a time when I was working a lot, so I was like just really tired, and I guess I just like didn't look at the dates correctly, because when we got there on Christmas,
God, I swear we have just a curse of like when we're about to end, like the camera dies. But anyways, okay. Do you want to get your Media Rex?
Our Media Rex, Traitors Season 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who we love, Monet Exchange, of course. Portia from Housewives. Lisa fucking Rinna. Like,
amazing.
Gagatandra. If you haven't seen it and don't want spoilers, stop watching here. But I'm so happy she's a fucking traitor and that there's 2 housewife traitors. And I don't know what it says about me. Maybe I'm like a sheeple. But Rob from Love Island, who in Love Island was such a fucking asshole. Love him now. Like, wonderful. He likes to giggle with the girls. Like, he's such a great, like, little trio. I love it.
Yeah, them in, like, the traitors room or whatever. Just, like, being like, like, literally,
like, it's
so
funny.
Ever.
It's been one of the most, like, entertaining seasons, and there's only been, like, 3 episodes out so far, so I have been eating it up. We fucking hate Michael Rappaport, whatever his fucking name is. He's a miserable fuck. He's so annoying. I literally want him off of my screen. I hope. I am like living for everybody being really nasty to him. So as he deserves it because he's so fucking annoying.
It's crazy that he's a fucking faithful and he's still the worst fucking person. Like, yeah, everybody hates him. Like, someone tried to make an alliance with him, that girl, and she's being like, you can't, like, be yelling at people like this. Like, if you do, you got to let people talk, tone it down, because they're going to think you're a traitor. And he just totally disregards whatever the fuck she's saying. Like,
yeah, well, because he doesn't care. Like, he's the type of person that cannot control his own emotions. So, like, he doesn't understand that the point of the game is to try and suss people out, but he's like so defensive that he's just fighting people and not trying to get things sorted at all. Like, him trying to bring up that he had to have been able to plead his case for a shield for no reason, just to waste people's time in this little round table. Like, the man is so annoying. And they always have, like, there's always one character that is, like, kind of like a distraction. It's just, like, a bad faithful. And he is absolutely the worst faithful.
The producers knew exactly what they were doing because, God fucking damn it, I hate that man so much. Every time he comes on the screen, I'm like, vote him off. Literally vote him off.
Yeah, I've been seeing it on, like, Twitter as, like, the people versus Michael Rappaport. Yeah. And I'm very happy to see that. And it's like, I live for him to be absolutely just crucified. He sucks. He sucks. I don't like him. But I love watching something to hate someone. So I guess he does that.
But yeah, the episodes have been good. And that's saying something because I'm not a reality TV watcher. And I was enjoying them. My Media Rec, the Marty Supreme soundtrack. Like I was saying before, it's so good. Daniel Lopatin, I think is his name. One on Tricks Point Never. Just, like 80s goodness. I've just been playing it on repeat. Yeah, go give it a listen.
We'll see you later.